Hi, I'm Miss Rock. I'm the new principal at McCall, and I just wanted to let you all know that I am so thrilled to be here with such wonderful students, staffs, families, and community. I want to welcome you to Back to School Night. This format was introduced last year by Ms. John because we have had such an increase in students, and this year we have an additional 50 students, so we're going to keep with this format. As you know, the district has had severe budget cuts. While McCall has been able to keep many wonderful staff members, and our children still have art, music, physical education, as well as computer tech, we no longer have our Cyberian. This is a great loss for our students. We also have lost one counselor, and Miss Patty is the only secretary here. I want to ask you that when you call the office or when you come into the building, please make sure to have patience as we are short-staffed. One of the requirements of this evening is to explain our Title I funding. We received $37,000 in Title I funding this year. This is a great decrease from last year. We used the Title I funding to partially fund a teacher, and we also used part of the Title I funding to buy consumable books for the students. I want to remind you about a few things here at McCall. School begins at 8:30. We ask the students to be prompt and in uniform, which is required. School ends at 3:09. We do not have a lot of extra staff, so we do not have a lot of supervision in the playground, so please make sure that you're there to meet your student. Also, if you're going to be late, please call the office to notify Patty or myself so that we will keep your child up here until you get here. This year, I am asking that you do not come to school, to the office, to pick up your child after 2:30 for early dismissal. This affects the staff as well as the teachers, and as the end of the day, as you can imagine, is quite hectic. We're going to try to keep it to a minimum as best as we can. Also, effective September 9, 2013, Dr. Height issued a memo regarding early release and safety procedures. There is a new log on the counter in the office. You must have identification. This is a photo ID with signature. No child will be released without the proper identification. Please know that this is really about the safety of our children and that is our #1 priority. The purpose of this evening is to meet with your child's teacher. Go over the curriculum, go over the different programs that we have here at McCall. This is not the time for individual conferencing with your teacher. If you need to set up with the conference with your teacher, please let them know, and I'm sure they will be able to accommodate you. Also, present tonight are all of our wonderful expressive art teachers, as well as the computer tech teacher, as well as the gym teacher, all of our wonderful ESOL teachers, as well as our learning support. So please make the time to go out and meet them. Let me just say, as I introduce our home and school presidents, this is a wonderful community. The home and school is the best here that I have ever seen, second to none. I'm going to introduce our two co-presidents, Andrea Layden and Merle Becker, and they're going to share with you the initiatives that they have done in the past, as well as new initiatives that we are continuing and working on.
My name is Andrea Layden,
And I'm Merle Becker.
and we're co-presidents of McCall Home and School. This year's goal, as in the past, is to raise money for programs, books, and technology to round out our children's education. We also strive to communicate to all of our families and to get all parents involved in some manner.
It is important now more than ever to get involved. Our school is in survival mode. We need assistance with resources in a number of capacities, including office assistants, disseminating information, extra hands to help in classrooms, home and school committees, and finding ways to raise money to support our everyday needs.
By now, you have all heard we need to raise money to save our Cyberry, and we need to do so immediately or risk not opening the Cyberry this year. Many of our children will not have access to all the wonderful books, resources our Cyberry offers outside of school. In order to open our Cyberry to our children, we need every family to donate $85 per child no later than this coming Monday, September 23rd.
In addition, there are a number of things that are needed in the school to support our kids. We are still raising funds in order to sustain our PlayWorks program this year. There are also a number of technology enhancements needed to operate our classrooms, not to mention everyday supplies to support our faculty. In addition to the urgent Cyberry contribution, we need each family to make a commitment to contribute an additional $150 per child this school year. This can be done in partial payments of $15 per month, or you can make one lump sum payment of $235 this week.
We realize this is difficult for many, so please contribute what your family is able to do. This year, we will be able to take credit card payments in addition to cash and checks. Bear in mind, fees will apply to the Home and School Association for credit card transactions.
Remember, McCall supports our community, so please reach out to other businesses and individuals to see if they are able to support McCall as well. Our population has grown to 680 children and our resources have been depleted.
Lastly, to communicate, we send out weekly updates with important information, school events, and happenings. We need your email address to reach you. Please provide this information on the forms in your classrooms so we can update our records.
We thank you in advance for investing in your child's future. In the face of all these challenges, McCall remains stronger than ever, and we appreciate the support of our wonderful families.